It's the near daily occurrence.
The crime rate in Victoria continues to rise.
Violent crimes at the hands of teens, terrifying Victorians in their homes, including Pat, whose Brighton home was broken into as she slept.
The law is too easy on people committing crimes. It's dreadful.
The Premier shares the frustration.
A new type of offending that is brazen and violent and is shocking Victorians and is causing too much trauma.
So teens over 14 committing a swag of offences will be tried as adults in higher courts with longer sentences.
Adult time for violent crime.
The Children's Court will no longer deal with home invasions, gross violence, carjackings or serious robbery. The government pointing the finger at the court for failing to lock up dangerous repeat offenders. The principle of custody as a last resort for youths will be scrapped.
There are too many victims and not enough consequences.
Crime rates in Victoria are soaring, especially among violent teens, many of them repeat offenders.
Victorians are desperate for reform. We need this to go right. We need to make sure that what's announced today is what makes the bill.
While the slogans are written, the posters printed, the bill hasn't even been drafted. The Premier wants it law by 2026. She's just 2 sitting weeks.
This is the absolute highlight of the absolute this government feeds the community.
Labor's policy does not address the root causes of why so many young people are turning to violence.
Adult crime, adult time.
An eerily similar policy helped the Queensland LNP win the state election. Experts say it's cruel.
I mean, children of 14 are not going to be deterred by a government saying you're going to get adult time. You know, brain development, emotional dysregulation, there's a whole lot of factors that go into 14-year-olds, and particularly those who have a lot of trauma and disadvantage.
There is no quick, short, cheap, fix for a complex problem such as youth crime.
Helen O'Kane found machete-armed teens in her home at 3 a.m.
I must say I was very cross that they were there.
She wants more investment in prevention.
To get life for an invasion and 25 years for rape, I mean, where is the logic? There's no logic in it. It's just so political.
A couple of years ago, this Labor government lifted the age of criminal responsibility to 12 and even mulled going to 14. Now the Premier wants life sentences for teens who take part in home invasions. It's quite the turnaround, one triggered by rising youth crime, genuine community fears and a political need. Premier Jacinta Allan needs these laws to work. Her government does not want to fight next year's election on crime. But this sledgehammer approach has divided the party. Some MPs in the suburbs welcome this approach. They're the ones dealing with the violence on their streets and say there must be a circuit breaker. Others, including some ministers, are ashamed of this plan. They say it's not true to Labor's values. But the crimes for adult time are selective. For example, teen home invasions will attract tougher sentences than rape. Despite the opposition rhetoric that this doesn't go far enough, it gazumps Brad Batten's biggest weapon and highlights that outside law and order, his policy cupboard is a little bare. Politically, this shows the government is willing to take radical action, even if it's to fix a problem that festered under its watch. There's been a lack of investment in vulnerable communities, so this is the ambulance at the bottom of the cliff, when many want a fence at the top.